Well, it's about 6:30 in the morning here in Riverbend Springs. I'm wondering, what do I get property income from? I'm not even sure. It's the end of September, so we don't have a ton of things to do. We're going to get real busy come October. We're going to have sunflowers and soybeans and corn, all the harvests in October. But for right now, things are moderately slow. We'll have to go down and check on the sawmill, see if we've got any lumber down there that we can maybe sell. Well, we do have a lot of lumber stockpiled, so we could just load up a trailer and sell a load. Chickens are still producing their eggs. I tell you what, these bees are making honey too. One of these days. It's pretty slow though. Alright, well, let's get the John Deere out. Drive around, look at the greenhouse and some other things. Just get a little tour around the farm, see how things are going. Since we changed to 3-day months, yeah, everything, daily production has slowed because we have an extra day in the month. So whereas we used to get what, something from the greenhouse like almost every day, now it doesn't necessarily work that way. So I think last I took some garlic up. Yep. There's nothing there now. So I guess I could have put bale spikes on so that I could grab something for the cows. They probably could use a bale. Question is, do I have cows that are small enough? It looks like I got 4 that are small. What I need to do is get the herdsman stick and put in like the calf igloo. My 3 oldest cows are probably what, a month or 2 away from giving birth, and they're about a month from my selling them. So I think I'll hang on to them and get 3 calves out of them and then sell them. I'm not sure if it's worth it. We'll do the math. See how much the price goes down, or the value of the cows goes down, and compare that to what a calf costs. Now they say for the calf egg loops it requires much more manual daily work. We'll see how that works out for us. Head over here, we'll grab one of these off of here. I don't know if it's a good place to store them in the shade like that, but I needed to move where I was storing bales from, because I was keeping them down on the other end of this field, but that's where we put in the refrigerated storage building. do tree work today. We could cut grass around the margins of the field, maybe bale it for silage. There's things we could do. Trees being probably the most obvious one. Not really that dirty. Do we really need to wash it? Probably not. Spray it off. After 8 o'clock, we can head over to the machinery store and see if they have for used equipment, I suppose. Let's maintain it. 212. 38. What we'll do is we'll just get the pickup out. We'll use it to drive around. I want to go down to the cement factory. I think we might have a pallet of something down there. And then, yeah, we'll get a load of lumber and go sell it. That'll be worth between 40 and 50 probably. So our planter's got, yeah, we should do silage bales, I think. Our planter, our new Kinza planter, is a direct planter. So we don't have to do anything out in the field. There we go, we got our first product. Got a bag of some, or a pallet of cement. And I suppose maybe tomorrow or later today we'll see roof plates and bricks for cement blocks. All right. We'll head down, we'll check on the sawmill. So we did mulch that field, right? So that should be good. We're ready for the next season. This way, it'll be a little easier. Oh, I should just grab the trailer, right? Why did I do that? Yeah, drive down there without a trailer. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. We'll take this one. I don't think there's a ton of wood down there. Oh. That wasn't what I wanted to do. How did that happen? I don't know what just occurred there, but Walter. That's our soybean field. Everything's going to be ready all at once, as always seems to be the case. So I think I mentioned in the last episode, I am thinking about turning this cornfield and the sunflower field on the other side into rice fields. Alright, so let's see. There should be something here. Yeah, there's enough to load up here, so I got a couple of each. That's perfect. So let me load the trailer up here. Okay. Lumber's loaded. Park this again. Need to check and see how much wood's left in here. There we go. Hop out. There is still 4,000 liters of wood in here, so it's still producing. Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we're going to the playground. Wood beams, playground, planks, playground, planks long. Playground. Let's go to the playground. Gotta try not to cut the corner of that field there. Oh, I never put the side up. Oh well. We're here, so I'll go ahead. Straps on, straps off. Whoop. Gotta select the tool. There we go. Nearly $45,000. Alright. I'll see you back at... Oh, no, this truck's too big. I'll see you back at the farm. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop that there. And run off to the store. And then I think we'll probably either do logging or grass. Maybe we'll do grass. Do grass first and then maybe a little logging later. Oh, I should check that wheat field. Do I need to fertilize that? Well, probably not yet. Alright, we're over at Axel's. I probably could have called or checked online, but... Let's see. What do we got here? Still got the potato, and this is, what, sugar beets? Or sugar cane, sorry. What am I talking about? Do they do sugar cane in Arkansas? I don't think so. That's 71% off, though. When's the last time we did sugar cane? I think Brazil in FS19. I'm gonna have to research that, you know? Huh. Of course, that'd be a whole bunch of equipment. We're gonna do rice, alright? Yeah. Stick with the plan. Alright. Let's head back. So we're back at the farm. If I'm gonna do... If I'm going to do silage bales, I don't have to windrow it because the mowers will do that. It's the new combine that we bought. I think in FS25 we use a regular header to do sorghum though, don't we? Or you can use the sorghum, specialized sorghum header. Do I have around the fields? I guess it doesn't really take anything to do it, right? I could have probably done another swipe at the other end of the field, but I guess it's probably all right. %, hay. Is it going to turn into grass? It might stay hay. That'd be nice. We'll see. Yeah, I probably could have got another run across the... Oh, well. Nope, turned into grass. Darn it. Alright, this is the last bale. This is what? There's probably about 8 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I think 8's about all we got. It's not nothing. Probably could have got about a half a dozen more if I'd done the lower field area. It's okay. I think I'll go get some lunch and we'll do some logging. We'll do some timber work this afternoon. Drop that off. Put our front loader back on, I think. I don't know whether to go get that with the trailer or bale spikes. But if we get them with the spikes, we'll have to tape them up, the holes. So yeah, I'll take a break for lunch. Lunchtime, Walter. Alright, I finished up lunch. I'm getting ready to go do some logging, and I realized something. We haven't rolled the wheat field yet that we planted over the field that had been parsnips. So let me hop in the John Deere here. I'll drop the weight off. I'll put the roller on it. And then I'll see if I can send a worker off to go do it. I remember last time I sent a worker, it was not pretty how he decided to get there, but I think that was with the planter. Of course, the planter's wide, so that might have caused some of the problems. This isn't too bad. The old Dalbo Hydraflex or whatever it is here. So let's send the John Deere off with a worker to go do that roll for us. Usually this is a good spot. So we'll send her off. Hopefully she'll find her way. One of those things you really don't want to watch, but yeah, I'm not sure why she would go that way, but that's all right. We're gonna grab the Fent and the logging trailer, and we're gonna head over and do some logging. I think I'm gonna avoid the ferry today. We'll see. We'll see what happens. driving in the area. What do we got? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees left. Then we got a plant. How many did we get? I don't know how many trees we're gonna have to plant over here. I don't remember how many we've taken out. 4 one time and 3 probably a couple other times. Careful with this. I better park it the way it was last time, right? It'll work better, I think. And then I got to get the rest of my gear on. So the winch is already up that way, so let's grab the telehandler. And I think we'll just take it up there and get started. Probably be easier to go up the hill over here. Figure out where we go from there. So we'll head up by the winch. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 6, 7, 8. 8. There's still 8 here. Is this one? 9. There's still 9 in here. Okay. Let's get these. Alright. Not sure what happened there. It's like one of those mystery trees. There it is. How did it end up there, I wonder? Of all things. I am going to have a heck of a time trying to find the stumps in here, aren't I? Some of these trees, I guess I'll get more than one out of them. Oh, shoot. At least that one fell. 12, I got a message that the AI worker has finished rolling the field. I'm still over here loading the trees, or logs, depending on what you want to call them. I got 5 here, but I'm only going to end up with, I think, 3 stumps, because if you cut the trees in a certain spot, sometimes you get a tree out, but the tree doesn't fall. Uh-oh. That didn't work, did it? Can I get it back up? Not so easy. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There! Got it in. Alright. This is, yeah. This is a bit of a pain, but we're getting them. It's going to be fun trying to find the stumps up there, I think. And when I say fun, I'm being sarcastic, which you probably already knew. Yeah, the slope is a pain. I got some branches I'm gonna have to get off of this one here. There we go. I'll get these last 2 loaded up, take them over, we'll get them put into the sawmill. Get the John Deere back from the field with the roller. Oh, careful. Sometimes you get going and it just wants to go. Alright, there we go. Ooh. That should be alright, right? We're gonna have a load this time, that's for sure. One more. Got them both. Keep it low. In the interest of time, I'm going to leave the telehandler parked here. We'll get this back to the farm. They're jiggling. I don't know why they do that. Let's go. Right, we're arriving at the sawmill. I was a little worried. As we loaded the trailer, we're kind of on an incline, and they all kind of biased towards the downhill side, so I was afraid the load might be a little unstable, but we made it here okay. I think we're all right. Make sure we're in the trigger area here, and we'll get these loaded into the sawmill. This should keep it going for a little bit. That's what, 5 trees on here? So you can get an endless supply of trees, I suppose. Just cut the ones that disappear, or you cut the tree and this doesn't fall. Something else falls out of it. I don't know how that works. We got 1449 now, and now we got 17995. That is going to be a ton of lumber. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock. I think we're going to go ahead and call the episode here. You know, we did what needed to be done. Next time it'll be October. Oh, the sun came out. Oh. It'll be October next time. We'll have soybeans, corn, and sunflowers all to harvest. We'll utilize our new harvester with our corn header on at least the corn and sunflower fields. And we can probably use the Massey on the soybeans. We'll get her done. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here, Riverbend Springs. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.
PlayStation